What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Exotic Agent, and welcome to my beautiful garage located here in the beautiful state of Scottsdale, Arizona. Boys, today is a different day. The reason that I tell you that is because we have a new car that we're actually going to reveal. The keys are in my hand. It's not what you guys expect. It's right here in front of me. I'm looking at it. It's a beautiful car, but it's not really an exotic. So I'm a little disappointed. However, I think you're gonna absolutely love this car because it's got some pretty cool features to it. So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Exotic Agent. But before I reveal this new car, I wanna give you guys a huge shout out that I am doing a podcast right here. Chair there, chair here. Check it out. It's Exotic Agent Podcast. Go hit the link in the description below. Subscribe, like, comment. We're going to be sitting down. I'm sitting down with some really cool guys, some really cool car guys. So we're launching a podcast almost every single Wednesday. I've got all my gear here in the garage. It's hot. I'm filming this video super early because it is getting up to 110 degrees. Right now it's probably 98 degrees. And yeah, it's hot. But without any further ado, here are the keys. They're right here. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know if you like it. Oh, I kind of just gave it away right here. And welcome to the channel. A new 2022 Toyota Camry. Oh yeah, right next to the Jeep Gladiator. Double click this button and it locks the car. Now I know that you guys are thinking that I snaked you. What the heck are you doing with a 2022 Camry? Well, I got a lot to explain to you guys, so don't click away. Promise me, it's a good one. So I'll go over a couple features that I don't even know about the Camry. Is that it has a really cool front end. It has a cool logo here, Toyota, and the rims are probably 13 inches. It's white. There's no tint on the windshield. And it has a trunk. It's a brand new car. Block out my license plate. Oh, it's a Corolla actually. It's not even a Camry. Guys, I messed up. It's a Corolla. I stand corrected. It's a Corolla, not a Camry. So, yeah, I don't even know what I bought. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at those gauges, baby. Corolla! All right, you guys, I messed up big time. It is a Corolla, it's not a Camry. I don't know why I keep saying Camry. They're both made by Toyota, but this is a Corolla. I did purchase this. I just don't know what I bought. But the reason that I bought this car, you guys, is because I'm starting a Turo fleet. That's right. I had a Polaris Slingshot, as a lot of you guys know, and I put the Polaris Slingshot on there, and it got rented out from time to time, but not enough. And so I met a buddy the other day who actually bought the Polaris Slingshot, and he's renting out Corollas. He's got 10 of them, and he goes, Zach, you got to start renting out these Corollas. And so, you know, these cars are actually hard to get right now. So his buddy works at a dealership. We went to the dealership and it cost me, actually I'm not going to tell you guys how much it cost because I'll save that for another video. But anyways, I walked out with a Corolla, I slapped it up on Turo, and here we are. I have a 2022 Corolla. So there's many things about owning a Corolla, and one being that I never thought that I would own a Corolla, but I actually don't mind it at all. Now the Jeep Gladiator gets about, I don't even know how many gallons, probably 15 miles to the gallon. So once a week, I'm at the gas station and I'm filling up the Jeep Gladiator for $100 in today's gas market prices. It's absolutely insane. So this car is actually cheaper than the maintenance of my Jeep Gladiator. So my Jeep Gladiator is gonna be sitting for a while. I'll drive it off-roading here and there, but I'm not gonna drive it a whole lot because it's gonna bankrupt me. So I bought a Corolla for Turo, and then also when it's not rented out, like a day like today, I'm gonna be driving this thing around, but I actually feel kinda sexy in this car. And the reason is because it sips on gas, and I mean literally sips on gas. We're getting 40 miles to the gallon. It's a smooth ride. It has Apple CarPlay, and it's just an incredible car. I mean, there's nothing else you could really ask for. So when you're thinking about renting a car on Turo, you want practical, right? For the most part, I live really close to the airport. People get off, you know, their flight and they want a practical car to kind of zip around in. Now you got your luxury guys, you got your BMW, your Mercedes guys, girls, whoever, and they want something flashy. But at the end of the day, I think there's more people for a demand on a simple car like a Corolla than there are for flashy. But I'm gonna get another flashy car for Turo and probably myself. I mean, we've got This channel is called Exotic Agent, and I don't even have an exotic car yet. I'm so disappointed with myself, but that's okay. Eventually, it's gonna happen, and when it does, this channel is all going to make sense. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take you through some of the cool aspects of owning a Toyota Corolla. The coolest part is that, check out this screen. I've got actual Apple CarPlay on this screen. I've got all of these cool controls here, and everything is very modernized. I mean, if you look here, I've got the mile per hour, I've got the temperature outside, I've got all my miles, I got gauges. I mean, what else could you technically ask for? And I'm 6'2", and I'm fitting very comfortable with room to play. Like, my legs are all the way stretched out. And that's the cool thing about this Corolla, is that we have tons of room back here. We've got nice little diamond stitched cloth right there. So it doesn't get any better than that. I am comfortable at 6'2" in this car getting 40 miles to the gallon. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna light me up in the comments like, what are you doing with a 2022 Corolla? Are you really a practical guy? Well, today I am, because this car is actually a lot better than I thought. You know, it is a perfect Turo car. It's a perfect car to make money on. I've actually already made money in the week and a half that I've owned this car. I gotta tell you guys my numbers. So I'm gonna make a little bit more money, and I'm gonna do a month review of how much money I've made on one car. My buddy owns 8 of these cars. He's actually making a killing, so eventually I'm gonna have a bunch of Corollas in my driveway, and my wife's gonna kill me. All right, so I'm thinking about some other things that I could go over with the Toyota Corolla, but really, there's not much else to go over because it's just a really practical, simple car. Now, one thing that I do wanna get, and I'm sure that my guests wanna get, is that I need to get the windows tinted. It came with absolutely no tint, so I need to get all of these windows tinted so that people are not getting burnt. I'm actually burnt from driving around this Corolla with no tinted windows, but anyways, this thing is pretty cool. I mean, I'll give you guys a little bit better look. Check this out. We've got some really sick aerodynamics going on. I can't believe I'm talking about a 2022 Corolla. But anyways, we've got some really cool aerodynamics going on. We've got a little, you know, line there. The body line's incredible. If it was me personally, I probably would have gone with black, but white is gonna do for now because that's all they had. Actually, these things are really hard to get. Like I said, a guy ordered one. He didn't want his order, and so I came in and swooped it up and walked out with the Corolla. I keep saying Camry. Now, I just realized that maybe some of you guys don't really know what Turo is if you live in a rural area. Turo is an Airbnb for cars. You can buy a car and you can rent it out. You can do high prices, low prices, high cars, medium cars, low cars, whatever that may be. And there's a lot of tutorials out there on Turo. I was actually looking through them last night because once you get a car, it's very addicting to like get a booking. Like, why are people not looking at my bookings? And there's super hosts and there's people who just get started. Like me, I haven't done it in a while, so I have to build up my credibility again. I have gotten quite a few bookings. I think it's because it's the Corolla, but it's an awesome platform to make some extra money. Now, some people use their personal cars, some people buy other cars like I have right now, and I use it as a personal car when it's not rented out, but it's not technically my personal car, so I don't really care what happens to it. I mean, I do, but at the same time I don't, because it's not my baby. My Jeep Gladiator is my baby for right now. The Mercedes is my wife's baby, but the Corolla is kind of just a little putzer. And you know, I can't hate on these cars because they're great cars. I mean, I love driving this thing around. I feel sexy because of the gas prices. When I first got into this, I told my guy at the dealership, I said, you know, I feel more sexy in this car than I do in my Jeep Gladiator because I'm not gonna be at the gas station every single day. So this is a great car. You know, I'll drive it around a little bit and give you guys more of, you know, the driving experience. So obviously you just take that and put it in drive and we're off. So the car is actually really, really smooth when you're driving it. Watch out for that bird. And you know, everything is just smooth about it. So you have no exhaust. You know, it's not a hybrid, so it's all running on gas, but everything is just great. You know, you got touch screen here. We have a reverse camera where the camera actually quality sucks, but it is reverse. And we've got Apple CarPlay. We do have assisted steering. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. When you start going off a little bit, it'll tell you and it'll pull you back on the road. So it's kind of like a Tesla, but man, for the price I paid for this car, this thing has a lot of great features. So Toyota Corolla, baby. If you're looking for a practical car, this is the way to go. All right, you guys, I know this is not what you were expecting in this video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the Toyota Corolla and all of the other cars that I end up buying. So we've got 3 cars total in this garage. I'm hoping that we get to 10. Man, my wife is gonna love me for that, but as long as the money's rolling in. So there's gonna be a link in the description below for this specific car. If you guys wanna come and rent it, or if you wanna come and meet me, let me know. Yeah, it's a Toyota Corolla, don't forget that. So link in the description below. If you guys like this video, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to subscribe. Till next time, boys, I'll see you later.